It's time for a video that I've seen requested quite a lot, but that I never really thought would be something I'd do on this channel. I don't know, when I started reacting to music all those years ago, I was doing like top 40s things. The first video I did was listening to One Direction for the first time, and now here I am, about to dive into the Homestuck soundtrack. Cool. Before we start, I thought I'd let you know that I have a gaming channel. Let me tell you, I've had quite a few interesting experiences over there. I gotta say, Doki Doki Literature Club's a bit weird. Five Nights at Freddy's, terrifying. If you'd like to see me play some games, the link will be in the description below. The first song that we're gonna jump into is called Time on My Side. I was under the impression that it was at least a little bit slice of life. I don't know why I thought that. I guess stuck at home, right? Do you see this artwork? Is this Homestuck? I do know that the Homestuck soundtrack had at least a few songs made by Toby, so I guess my brain kind of went, oh yeah, it's gonna be like the Undertale soundtrack. I wasn't really banking on funky bass spy music. How vastly wrong have I gotten what the hell Homestuck is? Electric guitar? Bro, why do I feel like I should be robbing a bank? Is it gonna hit? Weird. What is happening? Even the hits were pretty strange. That came in offbeat, was accentuated, I think, offbeat as well. And it really sounded like it was gonna go hard, but then it pulled back. This is strange composition. Cool, but strange. I love the weird accentuations. And I'm still forgetting that the guitar it's dirty, it's filthy. Where is this gonna go, though? There's a mix-up, sort of. It's taking those shorter notes and extending them, making them longer, and I love the warble. And there's like high-pitched strings, I think, stabbing through. I don't know what to make of this. Honestly, it's... Why is it suddenly inspirational? I went from feeling like I should rob a bank to feeling like, oh, I'm the good guy, I'm winning. I'm gonna defend the world from the baddies. James Bond, hello? Listening to things like this throws me for a damn loop. Why not have a shredding guitar solo? What is the context of this song? Okay, then. People who can just make things like that and keep people guessing are so cool. It legitimately inspires me. I'm like, you know what I should do right now? I should make my own spy soundtrack. I keep saying spy. I don't think spies are like, yeah, working for the government. Let's go break into the vault of Bank of America.
Well, not all spies work for governments.
The next one is called Moonsetter. I also want to go on the record and say, these songs are just ones that have been recommended to me by my audience. I don't know how long after the last one this was. Is this like watching episode 1 of a TV show and then watching season 20, episode 15? I don't know, but I guess I'm excited to see if the vibe's different. The last art had like this glowing soldier fighting a giant ass alien? Question mark. And now there's someone just chilling, having a great old time with a sword stuck behind them. Is Homestuck about fighting aliens? And this does sound like an Undertale song. This is so much happier. Just so chill. Feels like something from a Pixar movie. Really like the way those strings came on top of the piano. Toby Fox is totally involved in this one. Hundo million thousand billion %. Doesn't even say. Useless! Ha 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 ha! I was right! It just feels like a Foxy song. Is that a cello? Straight up, that's like a cello. Interestingly, that's a great choice because the piano and what I think is violin are coming in on the really high end of things. They're both being played in a high-pitched range, which sounds lovely, but it also has this light and airy tone to it. So chucking in a cello that comes in like, ooh, that gives it this weight that feels like something to fill out a room. Lovely little piano trills. I also can't tell if this one's meant to be happy or sad. Why is this a recurring theme with these types of videos? It's like, yeah, it's sad, but also it's happy, but also I'm gonna cry, but also I'm like, oh, this is everything I ever wanted in life. And bringing it out to just being the piano at the end. Slight mix up of the melody there too. That cello dropped a little deeper as well. Nice little soft note to end that. Okay, I am definitely more confused than I was previously. Those two songs are coming from like the same piece of media. I mean, that said, I am always here for a bit of variety. It just means I'm looking to this next one and I'm like, oh, what are we gonna get now? EDM? This one's called Dur-Dreamers. I swear if it is gonna go this way, I might lose my mind. If you give me a violin duel, my head's gonna explode. That's a good thing, don't worry. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I swear I heard the cello again, but it lasted for like 2 seconds and then stopped, and I was like, oh, there's where'd it go? I said cello, I think it's actually just a deep synth. I feel like I should be sailing the high seas. I said it as a joke that it was gonna be orchestral electronica. I wasn't serious. I loved the idea though, but I was joking. In comes a trap beat. Seriously, just come in with some sick freestyle, oh my god. Oh man, I'm constantly on my toes, man. I can never count anything out, and I love it. This feels like something bad is gonna happen. And it's the same note over and over underneath it all. There's that guitar again, just wailing away. Oh yeah, and they've kind of half-timed the drums. I feel tense, man. Those low notes are like hitting my spine. Wait. Oh, damn, okay. Interestingly, that didn't feel like a 3.5 minute song. That felt like that went by quite quick. I just need to be clear because like I said, I am enjoying these. You are just seeing me reeling though. Normally, I'm able to think, oh yeah, this is the general way in which this is gonna go. No, and it makes me feel weird and like mildly anxious because I've got the next one sitting here and its album art, 1, looks pretty different in style to the others, and 2, looks a little like more abstract or even dark. I have quite literally zero idea what style this is gonna be, especially since the name is Oppa Toby style. This is also a little different from the others. Hit it. Okay, them drums are fast as hell. That's some tempo, my lord. What the hell is the context of this? This is insane. And the speed of the double kick running under that is bonkers, man. Oh. This has a similar-ish, like, retro gaming vibe that I once talked about in an Undertale video, where it specifically feels like one of the big end bosses in a turn-based RPG. And I'm getting that here too, but so much faster paced. And I really wonder if they are gonna slow down that tempo or half time it. I was gonna say double time, but if they double timed that, it would just be noise. Okay. We're going back to... Oh, it's nice and... Okay. Before I could even get the phrase out of my mouth that it was going back to this slow, nice and chill, beautiful little... Oh, look how light and airy it is. It just goes... By the time I focus on one layer and one element, I'm hearing like 4 others. Oh, that's cool. That's really, really cool. I like this section a lot. Vocals? I mean, sort of. There are those accentuations again. They're really smashing those beats into your face, and often they're kind of using it to transition into another section of the song. It's a great way to bring you into a change-up. When it went silent, I can tell you the last thing I expected was the twangy spy bass from before again. Literally feels like it's been so many different short songs in this one track. And I just talked over the ending too. Oh, that was just a journey. I feel like a changed man after listening to that whole thing. I feel like I've already spoken so much about that track. So let's move on to the very last one we're gonna listen to, which is called Black. If there are actually vocals in this one, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Those are little intro vocals. I wonder if it's just a sample, but aesthetic-wise, I am into this already. And it's, you know, this feels a little bit evil, a little bit mysterious, a little bit dark. This feels like the indie video game soundtrack equivalent of the stereotypical smooth jazz you hear in like detective film noir movies. Cold night in December, she'd been looking at me across the bar. Does one of the people involved in these soundtracks just really like playing bass? Because I feel like practically every song has just been based around someone going, hey bro, here's a bass guitar, go for your life. This feels like it's up-tempo and a bit faster paced, yet the way that they've presented it makes it sound slow. It's a weird contrast. Love the little twinkly piano. That's so high. Well, there's a little bit of backing vocals. Not like full singing, but a little something something. If they hit me with that, but like full strength, I will die. Now someone's just wailing away on piano. Is this just people showing off their skills? That piano is so clean. It's played so well. Like I said at the start, I had absolutely no idea what I was getting into, what I thought I would even hear. But over the course of that, despite thinking that I could be in for anything, I didn't think that I'd be in for all of that. At least not so many different things. I mean, if anything, it speaks to the depth of the media, that a soundtrack requires so many different sounds and so many different styles. I guess it has to mean that those styles and tones are in the piece of media itself, which also means that that media is touching on various themes. So that kind of makes me impressed about the soundtrack, but also a piece of media that I haven't even consumed. What a fascinating conclusion. Like I said before, don't mistake me being a bit all over the place for me not liking the experience. If anything, I count that as a positive because it means that in whatever way the experience I've had of listening to these has had an impact on me. So, Homestuck soundtrack, I am intrigued, impressed, and honestly would be ready to explore more if you'll want me to, so just let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to click that like button, and as always, have an awesome time until I see you next. See ya.